This reaction requires the use of milk, or a drink without calcium and calcium chloride. You'll also need water, and sodium alginate, which is made from seaweed. Kitchen, labware, includes bowls, blenders, measuring tools like measuring cups or perhaps a graduated cylinder, depending on what you have, a fridge, and a syringe. First, pour the drink into your bowl and add some sodium alginate. Put that in the blender until it's nice and blended, and put that in the fridge for at least 1 hour, but up to 24 can be perfectly fine. Then add calcium and chloride and water in a separate bowl. Mix them together for a while. And now you can add the alginate drink solution into the calcium chloride bath you've prepared. This should create balls with the consistency of boba, with a liquid drink inside and a thin gel-like skin on the outside. Spherification is the process of making small spheres of liquid which are surrounded by a thin, flexible gel. The process relies on the reaction between calcium and alginate ions from the calcium chloride and sodium alginate, respectively, which results in the production of calcium alginate. Aside from its usefulness for capturing of enzymes or as a dressing for wounds, calcium alginate also generally has a gelatinous form, which makes it great for making popping boba balls or imitation caviar. There are two main ways to induce spherification: the ordinary method, or by means of reverse spherification. The ordinary method, which was the one shown in the video, requires the use of a liquid that does not have a large concentration of a calcium salt. Sodium alginate is added to this liquid, and the resulting mixture is left to cool for at least an hour to reduce the amount of bubbles present. Bubbles can affect the ability of alginate to form a gel. Meanwhile, a calcium chloride solution and water should be made, and the cooled alginate mixture with the liquid we started with can be dripped into the calcium chloride solution to make small, fragile balls. These balls have a thin layer of gel around them, but if the process is allowed to continue for several hours, eventually the entire ball will become a gel. The reverse method requires the use of a liquid which already has a high concentration of a calcium salt, such as milk. An alginate bath can be used instead of a calcium chloride bath, and there's no need to use a syringe as was shown in the video, because the balls made from this process are much stronger and can be much bigger. This is because the gel grows outwardly towards the alginate bath instead of inwardly as in basic spherification, where the alginate is within the liquid that you're trying to gel. It's worth noting that there are few conditions required for the process to work most efficiently. As I mentioned earlier, there shouldn't be any air bubbles in the mixture. Secondly, alginate does not work well in overly acidic conditions, so lemonade and other acidic juices will need additional treatment with bases before being used for spherification reactions. Lastly, and this is more so a general safety tip than a requirement for a successful spherification, remember to use food-grade calcium chloride and sodium alginate. And that's it. Now you have the knowledge to make your own boba tea. Say hi, Ginger.